up 71% last week, up 63% in the last 24 hours,
Whoa.
but down 93% over the past year.
Ouch. Okay, so a penny stock with massive swings. High risk doesn't even begin to cover it, does it?
Not really.
Yeah.
That huge yearly drop suggests major problems historically or just a complete loss of investor confidence. The recent jumps are interesting, but off such a low base, it's highly speculative.
The report mentions a triple bottom pattern, suggesting a potential target of $2.23. That sounds almost unbelievable from 17 cents.
Yeah, that's a technical analysis pattern. For our listener, it sometimes suggests a trend reversal after a long downtrend.
But
Huge but. Technical patterns are much less reliable for these super low-priced, thinly traded, highly volatile stocks. The historical performance, that 93% drop, that's the dominant story here.
Right.
Relying on a chart pattern alone feels risky, very risky.
understood. It's operating in bioaesthetics, skin and hair health with a product called Carmel Secreto. Interesting area, but yeah, the stock history is concerning.
Definitely. Potential in the sector, maybe, but this specific stock looks like a long shot based on this data.
Okay, finally, VR or Venus Concept Inc. Medical aesthetics tech, price at $4.30, same as SBEV's close. What's the picture here? Looks like a mixed bag.
It does seem mixed. On the one hand, you've got recent analyst buy ratings suggesting some optimism. They did a reverse stock split back in February.
Which is when they reduce the number of shares to boost the price per share, right?
Exactly. Sometimes done to improve perception, maybe meet exchange listing requirements. But on the other hand, short interest is up significantly over 32%.
Meaning more investors are betting the price will fall.
Precisely. So you have analysts saying buy, but a growing number of traders betting against it.
Yeah.
That's conflicting sentiment right there.
Yet, despite that, the one-year target is $40. Same as SBEV's ambitious target.
Yeah, it's another very bullish target from analysts. Suggests they see massive potential. Maybe discounting the short interest or believing the company's strategy will work.
The report mentions some financial moves, debt for equity swap, direct offerings. What's the significance of those?
Well, swapping debt for equity cleans up the balance sheet, reduces debt load, which is generally good. Direct offerings, selling shares to institutions, bring in cash quickly.
So potentially good for funding growth.
Could be. Seen as steps to shore up finances. But offerings can also dilute existing shareholders, meaning each share represents a smaller piece of the company. So again, it's complex. Potential positives, but also potential drawbacks depending on the specifics.
Okay, so wrapping up our look at these five. Quite a range, isn't it? SBEV and Bulal, just explosive moves, super high volatility. STAK, more tied to its sector, moderate outlook. XAGE, highly speculative, big historical issues. And VERO, potential maybe, but with those conflicting signals.
Absolutely. It really shows the diversity within the market. Different sectors, different risk levels,